What's up, everybody? Welcome back for some more Noita. Let's go ahead and jump in. Mods, if you don't mind, could we throw a 90-minute prediction up? We're starting fresh here. Been about a week since we played. I'm very excited to be back. And I don't know. I don't think it's that audacious to say that 100% beyond any shadow of certainty, or beyond any shadow of a doubt, this is going to be a god run, you know? I think it is not overly audacious of me to say that at this point. I think we just go in with the mentality that that's what it's going to be, and then that will be what it is. Basically. That's what I'm rocking with here. And you know what? You know what part of what has increased my resolve in this way is we're working right now on making an edited video around the first W. Oh, the YouTube stream, you're right. I forgot. 1 second. Okay, and we're back. YouTube Live is now on. Let's continue. I am really beefing this crystal right now at the start of this run. That's okay, though. A little adversity at the god run is okay. There you go. You're going to be able to stand there. Yeah, as I was saying, we're working on doing an edited video for our first ever Noita W. And so I've been watching that run back pretty closely and like taking notes on it and stuff to kind of decide exactly, you know, what the content of the video is going to be like, what I'm going to script around, stuff like that. And I'm just going to be talking about what it took to get to our first W and stuff like that, which now sort of feels like a while ago, but we were doing all the Undertale edited stuff, so it just kind of got pushed down the line. Wow. Sparkbolt is actually amazing digging for this. 6 gold. Oh yeah, where do we get 6 gold from? Where do we get 6 gold from? Hey, V-Right, see you over there on YouTube, thank you. But anyway, so I've been watching the win, and I'm noticing genuinely, I think we have started to forget some of the caution that we had back when we were seeking the win. Because a huge theme of that run, and probably a big part of what the video is going to be about, is we were clearly being very careful with like everything. And there were many times where I stopped and like reapproached situations in different ways. And I know I still do that, but I feel like I've been losing some of that caution in recent runs, and I need to reattain that because it actually, watching the footage back, looks like it was essential to us getting the run. I did use Saw on that run for a bit, but it was incredibly intentional, and I was very careful with it. Rhetorical gold, you think just wedged into the mountain? Between snow and rock on the mountain, there was a spot with 6 gold on the surface? It's always there. Really? Hey, what's up, Crowd Boy? Sacrifice in the pursuit of the knowledge is the highest tribute to the gods. It's true. Probably hard as a dream because you really want to win, you have to play like a cautious snail. Yeah, you have to play a cautious snail, but also, you know, as I've talked about a million times, I'm constantly balancing, trying to make sure it's still entertaining as well. At this point, I have some confidence that the Noita content is entertaining since people are watching it a lot. Since it's our most watched content. But yeah, you know, you're trying to balance that. Like, this right now is boring. We're going to go walk over to the pyramid, which is very boring. But it's going to give us an extra 25 health at the start, which is peak. And anytime I get this opportunity, frankly, from now on, I'm gonna take it. It's the same way like how I'm always looking to get a tablet. What the fuck is up with our world gen recently? Nala, what are you doing? Nala, what are you doing? Where does this go? Holy dicks. Okay, it just ends? Testing bombs. Yeah, Nala, this isn't New Mexico. Stop this. Why did they put nukes in the game, man? Why did they put nukes in the game? Why do they gotta bring that real shit here? I'm just trying to enjoy my fantasy game about shooting wands and dying in Hamas, and now all of a sudden I'm seeing New Mexico testing. We're gonna find radiated fucking children and shit. Your world was here? Why wouldn't they? We missed New Year event? Oh, what's the New Year event? Oop. Restore proves his worth, funny chat, plus storage for the grind. I guess that's fair. Just tell me what the New Year event is. Toxic sludge is called radioactive liquid in the code. Interesting. Glowing Hamas. Nukes and shotguns to appeal to an American audience. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't think this game is tailored to appeal to an American audience in basically any way. Unfortunately, American audiences at large, since we're such a big and globally, or not globally, I mean globally across the country, since we're such a big and unanimously, you know, stupid country, I don't think this game is built for Americans en masse. I think this game was hardly built for me. I think the luck of chat got me across some of the most difficult stuff. Yeah, Americans are generally too dumb. I agree. I agree. Its box will spawn next to mine entrance. The box, if shot, starts shooting fireworks and magic missiles. It can kill you. It can be used to kill enemies. Oh, interesting. Globally across the country. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm talking about. You might not be American. I'm, you know, well, no, I'm American. Could say the same about Brazilians. I dip my toes back in a Normieville, it hurts. Our attention spans can't handle it. If Noita had, like, you know, a feed here that I could scroll on to get dopamine constantly, you know what, actually, if Noita had a shop, a daily login reward, and constantly cycling events, each with their own battle pass, then I think it could do well in America. Also, if they changed everything about the game and made it so that you didn't have to learn. If they did those couple of things, this game would fucking rule in America, bro. Although, to be fair, as much as I make fun of the dumb American audience liking, you know, microtransaction riddled stuff, I actually think it's a lot of Southeastern Asian game companies that do the worst with that. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, a lot of, like, Korean audiences and stuff are just, like, super chill with incredibly heavy monetization. Call of Noita 2 Advanced Wands. Yes. My biggest problem with Noita is that it takes more than 30 seconds to play and it's not based on a war, yeah. Okay, you guys like how I remembered to grab the tablet that time? We're cooking? Call of Noita 2 Advanced Wands. Yeah, no. Noita certainly has a big American audience. Noita certainly has a big American audience. A lot of nerds out there, man. A lot of nerds. Yeah, I do think there are plenty of people who... Like, for instance, like, I've made this joke about my mom before, how my mom is clearly a fucking gamer at heart, but refuses to try video games. Because she puts in, like, mad hours into, like, Candy Crush and, like, word games and shit on her phone. But whenever I'm like, yo, there are, like, some really cool video games you could check out, you know? She's always like, no, I don't like video games. And I'm like, well, you know, I know these seem different, but, like, you clearly do like playing games, you know? Like, and some of these offer really unique experiences. And she's kind of like, well, when I'm playing games, it's just because I just want to turn my brain off. I just don't want to even use my brain. And it's like, you're literally playing fucking word games. That's not true. You like puzzles. You like puzzles. You know? Wish there was a perk that gave extra hours inventory space. I would love extra inventory space. I would love extra inventory space. Yeah, so I think that this is the kind of game that a lot of people would like if they just kind of push through that initial little bit. But that's also the way that I feel about Dark Souls. And Dark Souls just isn't for everybody. This game just isn't for everybody. You know? My dad, who was in his 70s now, was very nearly a gamer, but was scared off by how addictive it was to play, so it scared him off permanently. That's kind of fair. I know, I think it's Nick Offerman said something about that too, where he was like, you know, I lost weeks of my life to Banjo-Kazooie 2 in the 90s, and I was like, I can't be doing this. Your laptop crashed because of Bloons Tower Defense? You wish there was a perk that gave extra inventory space? Me too. Initial little bit, 30 hours without help. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I am... As much as I'm a fucking bland-ass bitch when it comes to food, and I like basically some of the most basic and uninteresting food combinations possible, when it comes to other things, I generally actually like, you know, acquired taste stuff. I like heavy music, you know? I like long, sad movies. I like hard games. All that. So that is also just my own predisposition. Everybody's different. Everybody likes their own shit. Crunch looking out for that water. He was playing SimCity on the SNES. He stayed up all night playing it. The old OG SimCity, I didn't play that much. A little bit on my dad's computer. I played a shitload of Zoo Tycoon. That was the one that, like, one of the original, like, builder tycoon games that I played a lot as a kid. Love when people make the argument that playing video games is a waste of time and then they spend 4 to 6 hours a day watching TV, literally. I mean, I like both of those things, and frankly... The medium itself is not inherently a waste of time. You know, let's say the art you choose to consume is more or less wasteful with your time, I think. But ultimately, if you're enjoying yourself, who fucking cares? If it's your leisure time and whatever you're doing is enjoyable to you and not hurting anybody else, then who cares? Tony abandoned us. Tony doesn't believe it's a god run, so if we get this run, this is to spite Tony, not with his help. Tony is the boss this run. A little bit of Tony is in every single one of the enemies we're gonna fight. Because he just spited our tits right there. PC games tend to be longer dopamine loops than 3 seconds. They do. Love Roller Coaster Tycoon too, just actually launching people into the abyss. We've had some brain rot dopamine loops for a long time, though. You know what I mean? Like, Diablo is like an OG brain rot game loop. The thing is, it requires some thought process while you're, like, picking your items and skills and stuff. But once you're actually blasting monsters, you know, ARPGs are just, like, dopamine receivers. I hope it's a god run. Sacrifice all my food. We might get there. I don't care until, like Evil said, they start claiming gaming is a waste of time. Yeah, fair. Come at me, I come at you. First 4 games in order: Ocarina of Time, Diablo 2, DK64, Zelda, Majora's Mask based. Actually, very similar for me, except Diablo 2. I didn't have like a powerful enough... Well, maybe my computer could have run it, but I didn't have computer games when I was that little. We only had the... we only had our N64. And Ocarina of Time is absolutely one of the first video games I ever remember, like, getting into. Like, watching my older brother play and beat it and stuff and wanting to have the controller but not getting it. And then I remember DK64 and Majora's Mask big time. Oops. Alright. Like I said, we are going to play actually as low and slow as possible here, chat. Been watching the W back, and you know what we did in the W? We didn't fuck around a lot. At least so far. I haven't watched the whole thing back yet. I think my friend was rich because he had a Dreamcast. My neighbor had a Dreamcast. That was sick. He had Tony Hawk on it, where when you bailed out, it would be like, "You suck!" On the little Dreamcast screen. I'm about to throw the run before level 3. There's actually zero way. We're playing the same run all day today. You don't watch TV? I'm strictly watching stuff on my PC. The amount of ads on TV is insane. Yeah, we don't watch any cable TV, but we have our PlayStations hooked up to the TVs, and we use the TVs to watch, like, Hulu and Netflix and HBO Max and whatever. You haven't owned a TV for the past 10 years. That's crazy. You watch everything on your PC screen as well? It is. I have to implore you, unless you're using really nice headphones and stuff, and you know you might have a really good monitor. Watching something like on a TV in a living room, you know, sitting on a couch with other people with like nice speakers, it's pretty nice. It's a better experience for watching like a show or a movie. It is. Don't get me wrong. I watch tons of stuff on my PC too. Leah and I watched the first 90 minutes of Avatar last night. The movie, not the show. On my PC screen, which absolutely is not how James Cameron intended it. But I enjoy sitting on a couch. Watch most of everything on your phone. Interesting. Yeah, that's too... Unfortunately, I'm too old for that. I don't like watching stuff on my phone. Screen's too small. Even this? Well, hey, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I've watched Twitch on my phone a couple of times, but generally it's like my least favorite way. I like never watch like YouTube or anything. I don't even scroll short form content, chat. I don't watch TikTok really. I don't watch YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, none of it. If I'm watching content, it's on my computer or on my PlayStation through my TV. Watched a lot of YouTube that way. I just took a goddamn hit and it's your fault, chat. Yep. I have a friend that loves the couch experience but wants to game a PC, so he put his PC in the living room, used wireless everything. Yeah, some people do that. Protect this man at all costs. I flex in my own curated movie shows on my PC that I stream to my TVs. Nice. I agree. Anytime I'm going to my parents, it's been such a vibe curled up on the sofa with the dog and watching a movie or something on my old massive TV. Yeah. But at the same time, I think in situations like Mira, if you live in a small apartment and everything's based around like, you know, your PC setup and stuff, you kind of don't need it. You know, you probably have nice headphones. I know you have a nice chair. But I still, yeah, I'm a fan of sitting on the TV and watching some stuff. Screen maxing gamer. I have 3 screens on my PC now, which I fucking love. We all stopped typing the God run chance goes up. That's true, but we're chilling, man. Part of stream is just hanging out and vibing. I don't know. I personally think that's part of what makes me good at streaming. All right. Yep. What do we got here? A soil pouch? Useless. Really drag out my old Atari. Chances are it's dead. If not, I'll have a week of huge nostalgia. That would be fun. That would be fun. Can't beat a 50-inch screen for watching the new shows. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like watching a big show, like watching the Stranger Things finale. The other day, New Year's Day, me and like all of my roommates and like our significant others and stuff, we were all upstairs on like the couches and shit, and we all watched the Stranger Things finale together on our 55-inch TV with like our nice Bose soundbar, and it was awesome, you know? First games are Wolfenstein 3D, Duke Nukem, Warcraft 2, Super Mario Bros. Battle City, got my own PC, Worms Armageddon. I fuck with some Worms as well. I like the finale overall. I think the finale, you know, they landed the plane, basically, is how I feel about it. I didn't love a lot of the decisions they made in the final 2 seasons, really, but overall, I think the finale was pretty good. See ya? That was my feel on Stranger Things. I enjoyed it. But I just feel like it's such a different show than it was at the beginning. And obviously that happens with any of this stuff over time. It's dead. It'll hopefully just be a battery replacement, writing the OS back onto the memory. Hey, that's sick if you're able to manage that, Nutter. You got a 65-inch OLED on Black Friday deal. Never look back. OLED is goated on darker scenes. I have heard that. And TV loves darker scenes these days. They like use new techniques or something for filming scenes that are supposed to be at night, and it makes them so harder to see, I swear to God. You go back and you watch episodes of like Buffy or something, my roommate was pointing this out, and it's like a night scene. You can just see so clearly everything that's happening, and the way they set it up, it might not look 100% realistic, I guess, but it definitely clearly looks like nighttime still, you know? You watched a doc about that? Interesting. Yeah. Some of... my roommates are generally pretty into movie and TVs and stuff. Like, especially one of my roommates is a bona fide cinephile. Stranger Things nowadays probably with the grandkids and the bald. It's not that bad. It's not that. I do think the kids look old and they took too long to make it. Don't get me wrong. Shows shouldn't take fucking 6 years between seasons. But that bothered me less than just a lot of the, like, writing and story decisions they made, you know? Bunch of rotten meat down there. We haven't eaten any enemies for evil yet. Part of me also wonders when you do this, when you alchemize like this, if it creates oxygen or something. Because I feel like there wasn't a break there before, and now there is. Oh, it's because it's going up to the surface over here little bits. Yeah, you're able to create like these little oxygen, you know, puddles. By the way, fill up with water. Yeah, Stranger Things nowadays, I still enjoy it. The biggest thing is that literally, like, the squad's like the Avengers. You know, Hopper basically has super strength. Nancy is, like, the best, you know, marksman in the world. And it's just, like, a show that was initially about mystery and stuff is just totally, like, superhero actionified by the end. And the scope is so grand and stuff. Even though between seasons 4 and 5, they just managed to, like, totally dial down the scope. For anyone who hasn't seen it, I won't spoil it, but basically the end of season 4 was like, oh shit, it's all happening now, the world is ending, like everything is falling apart, everyone's gonna be affected by this, and then season 5 starts and like, no, that's all just okay. That's all just okay. Alright, we're done, Nutter, we're done. We're done, I'll stop saying it. We're done, Nutter. We're good. All right, grab all this. We're up to 400 gold, which is, you know, that's the, We have enough money. That was worth it. That was like $100, dude. If you want minor hints towards the eating thing, let me know and I'll try to come up with something clever. No, that does remind me, though, that I could eat these frogs. They trip you. They make you trip. Hey, knowledge gained. So if you found a bunch of frogs, you could get a fungal shift on floor 1. You'd have to have pretty lucky fucking... you'd have to have pretty lucky gen, I think, to get that many frogs close together. But knowledge unlocked, like licking frogs IRL, yeah. Speaking of which, where's my Benjamin? Frogule shipped. The product placement, yeah. Okay, bunch of acid over there. Honestly, we're at 46 health. We probably should leave. I'm bummed. I feel like we didn't get very good wands. I guess that one's okay. Right, the next Sublime album now. The spirit of Sublime's dead singer is speaking through me. Believe me, everybody. I am the Sublime Messiah. Hey, that's a wand. What's that, by the way? Egg for Beefy? I don't have room. I don't have room for the Beefy egg. I guess we really don't need a soil pouch. Although I can just pick it back up now. The HM has admin on a god wand. Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, that's the dark cave right there. Ooh, here we go. Skinny Pinos. Kind of bad and just more bombs. I guess the bombs are kind of useful. I guess the bombs are kind of useful. Get out of there, bud. Okay, or don't. What is that, molten metal? Yeah. Just leave. Just leave. I was gonna go back up and I was gonna bomb out the cave to like flood it and like get that all dealt with in advance. But no, just leave. Save the heart for now, because we have 30 health, which isn't, like, terrible. Small telly, or is that big telly? That's big telly. Good wand, though, man. Very, very good wand. 0.85 recharge. If we're lucky enough to find some loomies or some chain... Yes, 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 yes! Let's go! We can't afford them both. We can't afford them both, but that's pretty fucking sick. Dude, and that's enough. That's enough, right? That's 40, and then 7 times 4 is 28, so that's 68 reduced time, and if we can loop it, we could almost get that. If we can loop it, we can get it down to a 1 second. Gods are on your side. We have this, actually. Throw that on there. We get it down, and then we have light for looping. We're gonna need the teleport to come back, though. We need to get money and then come back. Okay, ghost pilled. Go ahead and give me numbers. I think phasing or reroll. I'm 3 or 4. Give me numbers. Ooh, a Lumi emote would be amazing, yeah. I'm seeing a lot of different ones. Does not seem like there's a consensus among chat. Seems like 1 is the consensus above chat. What's up, Milch? Milch says 4. And the other 2 realize Ghost has more effects than described. Fuck Ghost, not gonna lie. We have very different feelings amongst the crowd. Which is interesting to me. That tells me that they're all decent. That tells me that they're all decent. Yeah, and don't spoil. 1 or 4 is the favorite from chat. Alright, you know what? A bunch of people said they like 1. I'm curious. Let's try 1. Let's try 1. And obviously we gotta take the telly wand first. Naked wands. Set up for a crunch pog face. I really, like, I feel, that's one of those things that as a content, I'm like, I feel bad when I'm like, oh, it's so typical, you're doing fucking pog faces. But it's like, sometimes I'm genuinely pogging, bro. I'm genuinely pogging. What if you botch the telly? I won't. That's an additional effect you don't know about already? I thought you remember? Yeah, no. Sorry, Yan. My memory's bad. Your memory's very good. My memory's bad. Boiler cookie for achievement? Sure, Nutter. Go ahead. Is it about the pillars? I mean, we're really not going to use you, right? Actually, no. We might use you instead of you. That's like straight up legitimately not bad. That's like straight up legitimately not bad. You have crazy mana charge, so you're the one we're going to slot the Loomies on. We could buy you, but you're like kind of the least interesting to me right now. There are a bunch of transformation achievements, which you get by combining certain perks. Interesting, okay. I don't totally get what that means yet, but maybe we're going to transform Isaac style? I don't know. Don't tell me anything more for sure. Yeah, Vegas is good. Vegas is good. We want to go down with some digging, right? We want to go down with some digging. We're going to come back and get the Lumi, though. We're just getting a little money. So actually, yeah, having digging to get gold is going to be really big for that. This is what Beefy said we were going to botch because he's a fucking hater. Why not put Crystal on the same wand? Because I hate efficiency. Ooh. That recharge time is so terrible. The recharge time is so terrible. But that's some pretty good digging, right? Gofa, yeah. I think that should make it easy enough for us, honestly, to get the money. I should have looked at how much money we needed. How much is that wand? It was like 300, I think. Pretty easy. 90% of my fuck-ups for going back in? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I've had pretty good luck with going into the Holy Mountain. Oh, baby! That's a bunch. Holy shit, that cast delay and recharge. That is some droop, man. That thing's sagging like a long-ass dad dick. Alright, throw it in there. Yes! I can't believe I just jumped into that shot. I can't believe I just jumped into that shot. Be more careful. The ghosts don't do anything! I was curious. I thought the ghosts were gonna do something, man. Off some radiated Benjamins. The ghosts don't do dick. Shit. Maybe it's not a god run. Great shot, thank you, Nutter. Two-way fireball thrower? I don't know. This is a good backpack wand because it's so big. I'm tempted to take it for backpack, but we can't really lose anything right now. I guess we could lose this one and then make a damage wand with Bouncing Burst, but Bouncing Burst sucks. Oh, I have another spark. Impressive shot, just not for the right reasons. You know what? I'm gonna ditch you and we're going back. Okay. You also can technically go for a little bit with teleport, right? Yeah, you just running a mana fast. Huge. Okay. Bouncing bubble burst sounds funny though. 250. Or first, take like 2 of you, leave the other 2 on that wand, because the wand was pretty bad. You go bingo, bango, bingo, bango, bingo, bango. And then we need sparkly bounce. What would you do? Actually too fast. Slower would be better. Casting like all of them at once. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We don't need to mix it up. We don't need to mix it up beyond that. That's perfectly acceptable. You're kind of freaking crazy. That always cast is going to kill the hell out of me though, right? There's going to be fireballs shooting to both sides. Let's shoot it once just to see. Chat, it's still happening. I love the experimentation. Problem is it kills you 50% of the time. Yeah, this floor is going to end up being a little bit of a wash. I'm not going to lie to you here. This floor is going to end up being a little bit of a wash. But we're getting some interesting stuff out of it. Just down to 72 health already is very bad. Down to 72 health already is like actually insanely bad. Cycle in the washer. I will keep 1 single green ball for now, but it likely will go. And then you are now our backpack. You are now our backpack. We'll keep some teleports on there, I guess, but try to not use them. Mostly going to be for modifiers. Now, we got to make a damage wand of some kind. Which we don't have a lot of options for. Extra conditioner for softness. I guess we could use one of these. This shoots bubble sparks. Are the bubble sparks going to hurt me? Because that's kind of interesting, isn't it? You're pretty fast. This one, just as is, if we just load this up with green balls, this actually might be okay. Yeah, it is. Make it sometimes do this. Those do hurt you, though. Those hurt you. Those hurt you. Those hurt you. Those hurt you. Okay. Get out of there. Get out of there. This is okay, I think. What does the shuffle yes, no mean on a wand? Good point, Ryu. I meant, for anyone in YouTube, one of our chatters, Ryuzaki, just bought this game yesterday and started playing it. Why wouldn't they hurt you? Come on. But yeah, so Ryu, wand saying shuffle yes means it is going to cast these spells in any order. So it is not going to cast them necessarily in the order they're listed. So if I were to make this wand be like green ball, purple bolt, green ball, and then go over here, you can see the spell board. I fire it once, it gave me green ball. Again, it gave me purple, then green ball, then purple, then green ball, then green ball, then green ball, then purple. So it's totally random. Versus a shuffle no wand will cast them in the order. Also, hey, what's up, Nemo? Hearing you through the wall, it sounds like you're getting pegged. Nemo, don't tell them you know what it sounds like when I'm getting pegged, brother. Spoilers. All right. But the other thing, Ryu, is see how Peggle time. Ryu, see how right now all of the little guys are bouncing around. By the way, Amanda, while you're in here, you genuinely should look up Nubby's Number Factory. The art is kind of like cursed 90s, like 90s clip art almost, but it's like a Peglin-like. It's a Peglin-like, and you would like it, I think. So just heads up, look into that. It was very fun. I played it a bunch during the 32-hour. It's you pilled. Great dopamine in Nubbies. It was fun. It was fun. And she loves Peggle and Peglin. You do 3 damage. You do 3 damage. Yeah, this one, I think bouncing is better here. But yeah, also, Ryu, the fact that these spells are wobbling here means that you can tinker. And this always happens in the bases, the Holy Mountains, at least by default, unless there's some exception that ever makes that not happen, like collapsing it. After it collapses, you can no longer tinker. But you can tinker in Holy Mountains, and then any other time in the game that you open your inventory and you see these guys wiggling, it means you can tinker. So just keep an eye out for that. If you ever open your inventory and they're wiggling, you can tinker. If you open your inventory and they're not wiggling, you cannot tinker. Yeah, that's perfectly good. I would like to get the light. I could get light off this one. I like Bubble Spark as well. You're a worse wand. They're grayed out as well when I wasn't able to switch them. Yeah, okay, nice. Yeah. Right? This is the play. Killed Comey, Alchemist, and Pyramid Boss with Bubble Sparks. Let's go. Bubble Sparks are good. Bubble Sparks are good. It's shooting considerably faster now. Or no, that mana drain is just actually getting to it. That's perfectly fine DPS. Legit not bad. Alright. And the reason, Ryu, I'm sneaking out of here... Why, was that wand spinning? Just weird physics stuff. The reason I'm spinning out of here, or teleporting out of there, is to not collapse it. That's a little bit of a deeper game strat spoiler. Ball pit, maybe? That's true. I've shown her ball pit. I've shown her ball pit. It didn't tickle her fancy in the way I was hoping. Do that to soften it up. And then use your teleport wand to get in there. God, it feels like not even worth it. Yeah, Ball X Pit, Road Wolf. Like childlike mother. Getting stomped by me. I believe we've eaten them already, and actually they're in the water, so we can't easily eat them. But let's... Wait, where's my tablet? There it is. I thought I got it, but I didn't. What is Ball Pit? It's spelled Ball Space X Pit, Nordis. But apparently if you say X, you are a charlatan. But it's a fun game. It's like a Brick Breaker roguelike. The Brick Breaker roguelike is the easiest way to get you going on it, but it has a ton of variations. It's got like this... The meta progression is kind of done through almost like this little like base builder segment. It's great. Highly recommend. I'd say for me, though, roguelike that come out in the last year that I've ended up loving the most still is Mega Bonk. Like Hunter x Hunter, you know? That's a more... Yeah, I know the Hunter x Hunter thing. I know the Hunter S. Thompson thing. Ball Pit's 20% off? Use your flask to drain all the water, then eat them if you really... Yeah, I don't care that much about consuming the pink flesh. Because I'm pretty sure we have eaten them before, and it, like, doesn't do anything. But I could be wrong. We'll definitely keep it in mind. You have good mana charge. You actually are better this wand. You are considerably better this wand, except you have shuffle. The thing is, for what we're doing right now, this is crazy. Oh, but it has shuffle, man. I like quadruple. Summon Missile is nice. The thing is, this wand would be insano fast very easily. 255 mana is so good. Fourth wand right now is just backpack wand, Yan. Which it's much bigger backpack than we need. But it's really nice having a big backpack. Oh, it's this. I saw this game before. Yeah, it's fun, Nordis. I'd recommend it. Drop the loomies. Mira would actually quit her moderating position. I don't know. One in the chat if we take this over Wand 4. One in the chat if we take this over Wand 4. You need the backpack? That's the question I'm asking. I could maybe lose it. One, two, one, two. What about wand one? Wand one is pretty good right now for pew-pewing. Find you later if you want to play all the way to New Game Plus. That's fair. Yeah, I didn't play all the way that deep. All right, I'm gonna take it. Rodolph just likes missile this early. Yeah, I guess we could also just fire it. Oh, and let's make it our Lumi wand right now, though. Might as well. This is the kind of play that I know is a little boring and uneventful, but we're actually making good progress here. Woo. Ooh, Milch and Zach said both said don't take it, but I'm sorry, I'm going with it now. Huge. Why the fuck is there lava there? This is Noita. It's great to watch. Hell yeah. That's true, actually. When I'm watching people play, I do like watching this shit. It's both entertaining and painful. What I imagine true edging is like. Because you know what they gotta do to make that wand fucking pop, but they don't know, and it hurts. And it hurts. Pretty decent. Do I like it better? Would I rather go like... Wow, only one. That gives us a very consistent dig. Which generally I like this the best rather than running out. I guess though, when you put them all on there, it saves space. It saves space. And then it's almost just as fast when it's out of mana, isn't it? It's like almost as fast when it's out of mana. So, I think we're okay actually like that. 4 right now. And now we got a quadruple spell. We got some missiles. Kind of a bunch of missiles, too. Do we just like... This is 80 missiles? I feel like 80 missiles. We're not going to run out exploring the next floor with 80 missiles. I don't want to get rid of you either, though, so we're going to switch you over here so we have a wand to drop. Ken with the spinning wands. Yeah, they just do that when you drop them. All right. Do I have the recharge here still, too? I do. No, I don't. Okay. We've only been to one holy mountain. I feel like we've done everything in the game in this run so far. All right, now we go straight to KFC. Now we go straight to KFC. It's time to clog these slutty little arteries up. I want my heart to be dead by the end of this episode. See ya. This is the Oops All Missiles run. 62 HP KFC run versus God run. I'm not going to go deep, Ian. I understand how risky it is, but like getting a single really good KFC wand or something, it's pretty worth. Spinning wands means they're randomly generated. Is that true, Zach? Versus like being, you know, like the cane wand you get out of the puzzle. Sure, you'll live. You got a good pull-out game. I mean, no babies yet. No babies yet. Remember, we've only got 80 of these shots. Never seen that to be true. Interesting. Missiles are so fun. I'm having a great time with the missiles right now. Because I also feel like this is very temporary. And look, we still got plenty of them, man. Like, 80 is a pretty good number of shots. They're one-tapping everything we've been coming across. They also goaf in a pinch. Uh-oh, I got myself in the sauce. Yeah. I thought they home. They kind of do. Oh, we hunted him with the lightsaber. Unstuck missile is so goated? Excuse me? I'm so bad at Fern Gullying myself. When I was watching my buddy Yak play this game, he's like very new to it still, but he was putting himself out with water. He got that tech and he was just so much more graceful at it than I was. Unstuck mechanic. Oh, unstuck mechanic! Help, Nala Games, I'm stuck. Yeah, the unstuck mechanic is goated. Mechanic. I'm sorry, I'm glancing. They call it glancing for a reason. They call it glancing in the moonlight for a reason. A lot of stuff in KFC. Oop! Go right. Stay careful. Watch your character. Don't panic. Holy up. I see brickwork. We're okay? Oh, I'm stuck, Step Nala. Oh, that was so much gold. That ambrosia? Flamuxium. Heart? Heart? Brienne? Okay. Not RoboCop. Big dongus money. Oh, Goaf. Holy Goaf. Holy Goaf. You ever had unlimited gold but no perks, or unlimited gold but no gold? There's chainsaw on that wand! There's chainsaw on that wand, chat, we need it! The humidity! It's dicking my missiles! Yes! Oh, the off-screen tablet, baby! Ah! Okay. Whew, I'm not even feeling sick anymore after that, chat. I was just fucking cured by that! All right. Woo! All right, I do need to take the wand, though. We do need to take the wand. Do we lose the missile? We don't have triggers yet. Such a nice throw. Thank you, Milch. Thank you. Woo! Your game, it can heal the sick, apparently. That's what it's doing, man. I mean, I'll pay for it later, but I was so hyped to play this game that despite really not feeling well, I was like, I'm here for it. You drop missiles, that's kind of where I'm at. Because we're about to leave the floor anyways. I would like the tablet, though, so hold on. Yo? Now, can I use this chainsaw to, like, get some of this gold right here? Because we're not exactly flush with cash. We're not exactly flush with cash. And I would say we shouldn't get greedy, but, like, Holy Mountain's right there. This is safe. Maybe not. Yeah, just leave. Just leave. I really want this run to survive. We really want this run to survive. We have some very nice tools. A spark bolt with trigger would make me actually come right now. Oh shit. For Mira. She's gonna hate this, but I don't know if we need more Lumi. I guess when do you not need more? Yo. Whoa, that's actually tough. Unlimited spells versus explosion immunity? I'm leaving Lurk. Mod fan streamer. What's up, Strand? Welcome in. Chat, that's actually quite tough for me. I kind of, call me crazy, I think I almost lean explosion immunity, I think. I think I lean explosion immunity, but unlimited spells is amazing, obviously. But explosions doing nothing to you is so sick. Limited spells with no bombs, or limited spells with no spells. Putting enemies is chaos, yeah. It is. Give me numbers. Give me numbers. I think unlimited spells edges it out, but I have the green explodies. I also I can use my fucking couple threes, bunch of ones. I feel like for me, one probably edges it out. One explodes next to polymorphine against your will, you will regret. 3 for bubble trouble. 3. I don't know. I feel like unlimited can just... It makes so many things amazing. There's pure explode immunity. I might say 3. We can go back up and get the missiles, by the way. We could dig up with Lumi and get the missiles. Long term is 3. Short term is 1. So if this is a god run, then we want 3, which is long term. The long term can fuck you over. 5v3 to 1, it looks like. There were also 2 3s on YouTube. Or sorry, there's a 3 and a 1 on YouTube. This is tough. Unlimited's amazing with vampirism, yeah, but that's leaning on getting another perk. Either way, TBH for 3K. Yeah, 3 can screw you over. 1 is no downside. 1 is no downside. 3 is down. 3 has some downside. Flipped a coin, it said explosion. Or rocks and crystals, which you have already been... yeah. Wait, rocks? I don't have rocks. Were there rocks in the shop? No? Here's a little downsides if you were a skilled player for real. Thank you, Nordis. No, this is a really tough choice, I think, in any way. These are both very, very good. I think the only thing we can do, actually, chat, is not decide and go deeper and hope that we get perk lottery, and then we can come back up and get them both. 3-second difference between mobile and PC? That's crazy, Zach. Would you go for exploding corpses instead of regular? No, absolutely not. Reroll again, always, Tinker. End conflict by taking low recoil. Unlimited is it's also only most spells. The thing is, it doesn't benefit us big time right now, but I mean, we could make like a super fast firing missile wand, you know? Regular immunity every time, but we're not talking veteran long term here, Crunch. No shade. If I cry on stream, I want you to know it's Mirabu's fault. But like unlimited crystal, unlimited green bolts, unlimited missiles. I can go back up for the missiles. I could dig back up for the missiles and we could kill fucking shit dick over here with the statue. We've unlocked that tech. We have a tele wand, so we could try with this. With the drop. And then if that doesn't work, we could flee to the statue with our tele wand. Random number gens built into chat. That's interesting. But what can really exploding corpses do to you, though? It can blow up stuff that I don't want to blow up, like polymorphine potions. It sets fires, which I am not fireproof. I'm explosion-proof. Generally, I would take it. It's explosion immunity. It's very, very good and worth. But up against unlimited spells... Let's take unlimited. It feels safer to me. I'm going with my gut. I'm going with my gut. It feels safer. First, gonna take a bunch of things instead of exploding corpses. It can be annoying if you're trying to do something that needs precision. Exploding corpses also means gold likely lost. That's true. We can run it longer for the believers. We're paying the believers this time no matter what. Yeah, let's fight him and dig up and out. Blood explosions hinder blood collection. True. Dave? He doesn't like this ledge. He's okay with you destroying it. I'm trying to do it right here so I can, like, be in position to fight him. Wife doesn't want to remodel. They had a fight about it. I know that other way's faster, but I'm curious. I'm curious. How far do I have to go this way before he, like, has beef with it? We didn't check if bricks were there, by the way, chat. We didn't check if bricks were there. We only took 8 damage. We only took 8 damage. That's worth, I think. Shit, he might not follow us all the way. Come on, Steve. That was some pretty slick dodging for me as well, chat. Gotcha. Smell you later, pal. Okay. Whew. Are y'all happy I know how to do that now? Does that bring you joy? This is now unlimited, but it has heavy droop, but it is a trigger. Like, this spell combined with, like, crystal is pretty good now, you know? I'm pheromoned. I mean, the wand itself actually isn't even bad. But this one's better. Spitter with timer could work, yeah. I think either way, we're gonna dig up right now, right? Get the missiles back, because I think missiles being a part of our build is pretty strong. With unlimited spells, we can make some pretty ridiculous big booms. It's so funny the way that pattern works because of the shuffle. Go to my purpose last time, go to the statue and it's in the ground? That sucks. I feel like I proc Steve all the time. I feel like I'm fighting Steve on most runs now. Are y'all fighting Steve on most runs? It just feels like it's so often worth it to... Yes? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Tenno? For sure. Every run? Yeah, okay. I was like, it feels like you should be doing it like every time, basically. Just for cash, if nothing else, yeah. Okay. Let's get our missiles back. Oop! I don't have any pew-pew, actually. Hold on. We didn't think this through. If you want to come down here and die in my cum dungeon, then feel free, brother. I'm with Crystal on the other end. This interests me. Wait, you're still limited? You are limited with unlimited spells? Is unlimited spells trash? Is unlimited spells actually grade A garbage, chat? This spell, which is not a very good spell in and of itself. This spell, which is not a very good spell in and of itself, but just has a trigger on it. That's crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy to me. Whip 1-3 to check. What are you saying, change slot? What's up, Chobin? Tone for homing rock build, my favorite? I hope so. It's sometimes bugged, or shoot it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's unlimited now. Okay. You're right. You're right, chat. As usual, you're right. All is swell. That would have been crazy. That would have made this like maybe the worst spell in the history of ever. Limited spells still dog shit. It's still dog shit perk. See, now all of a sudden I need a backpack, man. Now all of a sudden I need a backpack. Put this and that on the other end. Because then it always explodes it, right? Just doesn't shoot that well. We have the timer, right? Let's compare it to the timer. So short range. We could speed it up or something somehow. Be better. We really just need a better trigger. Which we don't have here. You like timer plus crystal? Bomb's actually pretty good with unlimited spells. What am I thinking? Wait, I don't want you guys to float above the ground. I want you to hit the ground and gopher. You want crystal on your face? I die. I'm scared about that. Hoodie's coming off. I'm so warm that's starting to give me nausea. Oh no, sister of the sea. Yeah, colds are the worst. When you have a fever and you just like can't be comfortable. Sucks ass. Sucks ass. Man, we got too much shit already. I'm overloaded with spells and I want to keep a lot of them. Probably not going to use Bubbly Bounce. Probably not going to use Birding Trail. The chainsaws I want. But Shield Circle. This one, Circle of Shielding. That's true. We do have unlimited Circle of Shielding now. Whoa, don't do that. Don't do that. Not like that. The unlimited bubbles is nice, but... Woo! We could use the unlimited bubbles. I'm not totally sure how yet. Basketball crystal. Dude, I legit don't know. I feel like I want to keep these fire bolts and stuff. I want all these chainsaws. I feel like I don't need poison arc. Oh, that's why Roadwolf was saying I was complaining about lack of space, because I was keeping the poison arc, which obviously I shouldn't keep. Just put these on here to save some space. And then for just this moment, put some chainsaw on here. We want to dig for gold while we're up there. Loading modifier, go with crystal. I am curious. Interesting question. Kind of scary question, isn't it? Jeez. Huh. You see that? It just like popped right up above the ground. Just meat, right? Eat a little bit of it for evil. Alright, now we're really up here just to find the missile again. Because we could also put missile after that timer, and that's going to make the missile pretty fucking good. That's crazy looking. I think the ghosties actually did something there. I think the ghosties killed him. Also, we don't need chainsaw to dig. What was I talking about? We can dig with the best gopher in the game. You show wand again real quick. Which one? This one? Missile don't need the timer, just machine gun it. Yeah, if we just machine gun missile, it's just gonna be really dangerous for us. It's just gonna be really dangerous for us is the only thing. Now, we could go and dip back into KFC, but honestly, I'm a little afraid to spend our health that way, because we won't go hitless, we won't go... We would hopefully go deathless. Lots of gold in them walls, that is true. Only you had taken the explosion immunity. I don't know. I think with unlimited spells, we could do some interesting stuff. And, you know, the Noita gods have been nice to us so far. Maybe they will show us, you know, a blood cloud and vampirism or something like that. You never know. This is just heaven's gopher. Always cast Circle of Vigor would be so funny, dude. I'd be drinking Doubter Tears for dinner. Always cast Nuke. Then I'd be missing the explosion immunity. Here are my missiles. Oh shit, what am I leaving for the missiles? God damn it, I really fucked up with this chainsaw thing. Hold on. Hold on. You would be assassinated by the Noita community. Nala would send fucking the Pinkertons to my house, bro. 6k gold on coal mine with LARPA energy orb combo on. That sounds crazy. Yeah, if you want to just spend the time, you can farm a fuck ton of money out of this. So what are we leaving behind now? Yeah, that one sucks. And I'm happy to leave it behind for our missile one. Finding more hearts would also be huge. That's a bunch more gold. I saw the little sparkles of the teleporty man. When we're getting like the quad burst, it digs so fucking well. Little gold on the ground over there. I left some up there too. We're being sloppy. I kind of do feel like fucking around in KFC. Kind of do, man. We know it's right here, yeah. Things like that right there, too, would be so good rewatching your first run. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean, like right there? Flumoxium instead of soil kind of based. Flumoxium can be used in things. Passed by pretty big nugs earlier, which ticks me even though it shouldn't. Yeah, my bad, my bad. Shift, I could shift pheromone. I could shift Flumoxium. See ya? Oh my god, that's good, chat. You guys like them tinkle toes, by the way? Darren, we haven't shifted yet. Took so long to understand that gold powder equals money and you just jumped right over it. Yeah, I do remember specifically like noticing, you know, the gold in the walls and shit. Just not realizing that it became powder when I knocked it out. Because to be fair, that's not exactly intuitive. In my defense. Wow, this gear is actual ass. This kind of leads me to enemies, too, because the missile's home. Levitatium I like more than pheromone. A lot of stuff around. I see the chest, don't worry. He spits acid? Jeez. Fungal soil pouch, which you could take with us to shift out pheromone, or not pheromone, polymorphine if we find it. Which wand had the missiles? There it is. You picked up a wand. Got arrows on it. We're losing health. Pretty good, man. It's a pretty good wand. Dangerous area. I avoided early. Yeah, fair. The acid bomb they leave. Interesting. You raid and teleport? Oh, too true. Go right. Dude, unlimited missiles on its own, very good. Classic. Stepped in acid. Alright, I feel like the loot we're getting out of here is not worth this. That's my evaluation right now. The loot we're getting is not worth the trouble we're getting. I say as I push deeper. There was a chest back here that we never got, though, that I will feel kind of bad if we don't get. Because I was like, I see it, chat. Don't worry, I see it. Who was shooting at me down there? Stop this. Stop this. What is that? I don't want... Oh, man. Hold right. You want my seed? Hold on. I gotta hide the oat. 112-526-563. Always crave the seed. Ooh, chat does love the mushies. Chat loves the mushies, man. And it's got a minus 0.1 cast delay. That's kind of interesting. I don't really want to drop any of my shit. Mushy, my beloved. Yeah, no, Yep, nobody hinted anything on the seed. Mods will bop you. Gizmo will bop you. Life will not be good for you. Right by the teleportation, like a pro. Where's that chest I left behind? I owe it to chat to get that chest. Dreamt that one day we could have Rock with Trigger. That would be very fun. Maybe I don't owe it to chat. You like playing the same seed as streamer at the same time? That's a fun idea. We could probably do like seed races at some point. Get it over with. That was a snipe. Guys shooting you from off screen is Noita's biggest design flaw, frankly. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think it's kind of a flaw. I don't think that's really fun, you know? Whew. Like, I guess you could say it's like, okay, you always got to get to somewhere where there's stuff on us and it's fun for us to watch as a joke. Yeah, that's true. That's a lot of gold, but hold on, I'm kind of running, honestly. We spent a lot of time in health here. And the rewards were not really speaking for it. That chest did get left behind, I'm sorry. You're not our teleport wand, are you? Okay. Bad. Crystal is good. But I don't know if this wand is better than just having Missile Wand. I think that chest was long gone, maybe, yeah. We spent so much health there, man. Why not both? Because then what? I need some wands that I'm ready to give up. And right now I like all of my wands. That's bad. That's our problem. You know what I mean? We kind of got to choose. We can't walk around with 4 wands that are essential to us at all times. Then we can't pick anything up. Missile would always trigger the crystal. It would make just a big boom at the end of this. It would make just a really big boom at the end of this, though, to be fair. You really need 4 missiles. I probably don't really need 4 missiles, no. That just feels less good overall than just blasting the missiles out, though. You know? And as far as Pew Pew goes, this is cheeky and fun. But maybe not actually, like... Maybe not actually, like, essential. Over we could just have, like, a wand with a bunch of these on it. You know? Chainsaw with the crystal? That's what I had last time, Mira. That's what I had last time. It was timer into chainsaw and crystal. Or I mean wand 4? Not really. I just like the gopher. I guess I really don't need it. I just like the gopher, man. It's actually doing effectively the same thing though as this wand. You just means chainsaw and crystal? Isn't that just gonna fire out the crystal in my face and hurt me? That's actually just gonna hurt me. Mira. We just leave this whole wand? Kinda want these mods. I got too much crap, man. His instincts are strong, literally. We lose one of you. We keep one of you there. We leave this hole. We plan to leave this whole wand behind. We fight with this wand, which the chainsaw is just on there now. Can we leave you for now? Because I genuinely don't know. You would be good for something eventually, maybe. That one's good. This one's not good. That's the one we want to plan to get rid of. Do we store some chainsaws on here to speed it up? Didn't even really speed it up. Let me fuss about the PvP side. Oh, you're talking about the thing. Paid attention to the damage of each spell? Yeah, I look at them. Especially like if I'm comparing two things against each other. This seems okay. And then we're ready to get rid of you. With basically only our essential wands. Now wait, where did our teleport wand go? That's what we fucking need, bro. There it is. We need that back. Which our teleport wand is fast. So actually, hold on. Do not drop that chainsaw. Oh, we can't afford these, though. Can't afford these, which is a problem. They cost 60 each. How much you cost? You cost 90 each? Crystal's jacked up. Yeah, Crystal does giant damage. It's true. Crunchum, how long did you sleep? I slept pretty long. I stayed up for a while. I didn't go to bed till a little while later because I had to, like, eat dinner and stuff. But I slept, like, 9-10 hours. Hibernation worthy? Yeah, it was close. It was close. I didn't quite get, like, the real, like, I've slept for an eternity feel. We actually just do this instead of missile? It's really not as good as missile. I think this might be our best bet. It's not like it's not amazing. It's humid in here, by the way. I think these should go faster normally. Gloomy firework. We prepare to drop this wand. Actually, just keep one gopher. Put the rest on here. Keep one gopher and then take the mods. I think that's pretty much it. I think we go like this. Finally, we go into the next floor. 90-minute prediction over? We're very close, actually. We're very close, but let's peek into the next floor before we, end the video and everything. Which wand do you drop and you find better? This one. A long left? We're an hour and 27 minutes into recording, and we took a few extra minutes to start the YouTube thing. So I say we, I don't know. Call it like, you know, we gotta survive like 8 minutes. I'll let you guys know. I'll keep an eye on the clock. Ambrosia, damn it! We blew up the ambrosia, bro. This world gen's weird, yeah. Alright. Keep being careful. Our build looks okay, though. Like, worms aren't getting map. Yeah, honestly. Oh, chainsaw kind of fucked up our Lumi wand. Or maybe putting the more Lumis on it did? Immediately find you. Are you better than anything we're holding? Anything we're using? Not really. You're kind of better than this, I guess, on our recharge time. And you have greater capacity as well, but is that worth switching out for? You accidentally shift? No? But you're right, yeah. There's no snow. You're right, there's no snow. It's just frozen rock. Something melted all the snow. Ow. Snow pockets are all steam. Yeah, they're all full of steam. What could have done that, though? Rhetorical question, I don't want to know. That's diamond, bro. If we scoop that into a pouch, we could put that in with stuff to make stuff. I forget what, but putting diamond in something made something. Nor, do you think you know? If it's spoilery before, don't tell us. If it's not spoilery, tell us. One in a billion world gen. The biome, I did not notice a modifier when we entered. Look, the steam is literally causing rain. That's so bad for Uko! Just come to me, man. Crazy you're going up there. What's right? What's up there? That's the Holy Mountain, man. Nothing's up there. Yeah, insanely weird world gen. Oh, the statue. No, come on! Got him. First time seeing this bio modifier in my 600 hours. Did anyone see a modifier pop up? All the snow's missing. Yeah, all the snow's missing. It all got turned into steam. There's all these steam pockets. It's been like raining in something. Yeah, tell me what it is. Tell me what it is. I'm curious enough. I feel like it's not a spoiler if it's something this rare. Sorry, I got hungry. As usual, it was Hex. The air is hot. Okay, so we had a hot biome mod. Interesting. Steamy. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. We all missed it. Did you take your meds? I did, Leah, yeah. Thank you for looking out for me. I love you. Take your meds, everybody. I think we just need to leave, bro. We know how to do this one, and there's so much steam for it. Yo, it only hit some of it, though. Look, snow is back. Oh, I just had to get close to it, and it's happening. Yep, and there it goes. Which is causing steam here, by the way. I saw the reduced recharge. I saw it. Take you instead of this. For the recharge. Are you fucking kidding me? Does it need to be smoke and not steam? Missile on snow is goated, yeah. It's doing very nice. I feel... Oop! I guess it needs to be smoke and not steam, huh? Because it definitely worked before hitting the line before. Alright, well, I'm giving up on that. Holy. Those don't hurt me. Why do those balls not hurt me? Should those balls hurt me, but they just don't because I was lucky? Look, got triggered by the modifier and someone grabbed it? Oh, I wonder. That's a good question. But the chunk hadn't loaded till we just got there. In cookie on the puzzle? Sure, go ahead, Notice. Well, the cookie be the ball? Sure, go ahead, Ramses. I'm feeling good today, but y'all have your hands in the fucking cookie jar. Also, Steve is here, right? Rock. Don't suggest yourself with the previous try it wasn't bugged. I see fire immunity over there, maybe? Or no, it's not fire immunity, it's... Get fucking juked, idiot. Get fucking juked, idiot. The lantern could have been a problem. The lantern could have been a problem, but we got lucky and it wasn't. We got lucky and it wasn't. The balls have to set you on fire, but I was doused. Okay. It checks out. Obviously, we're gonna get the rock. Gas fire. Spells knock enemies around. Faster projectiles. Faster projectiles is nice. I think we reroll. I think we reroll. Go ahead and give me numbers on the perks, but I think we reroll. That's wand 1. It's got a 3.92 second recharge, but some good spells. Obviously, we're going to buy the rock. We're going to get the speed up. We're going to get the triplicate. That wand, 1 second recharge is ass, but 520 mana charge? Holy. Yeah, everyone's saying reroll. All of you know in statue tech, chat taught us to it recently. They couldn't handle it anymore. And by they couldn't handle it, I couldn't handle people being like, you should figure this out. Tox immunity, slime blood. Higher projectile resistance is nice, but immunity is immunity. Immunity is immunity. Right. Does slime blood have a hidden effect? The other bloods have hidden effects. The slime blood have a hidden effect. It does. We physically took the Mad Cat's controller. Yeah, literally. I know it's funny, painful watching your tablet battles with Steve. However epic they were. I think I've pushed through some part of this game with mechanical skill rather than knowledge, where perhaps others would resort to knowledge. Go ahead and give me numbers, chat. I really appreciate that nobody did until I asked. You guys waited, and I appreciate that, but I'm curious what you think. Talks community, yeah. Okay. The only reason, I want to clarify, by the way, the only reason I'm hesitating, 2 is ridiculous, Beefy, and it fucks my teleport, and you know it, Beefy. The only reason I'm hesitating is because 1, I'm assuming has a hidden effect, which in the other case, the other Bloods is immunity. But the Lumi, it would make the Lumi better, I know, but it's not worth it for just a good Lumi, Beefy. I will say anything, if anything could change ER rating in my mind, it's Torrent. Torrent is 11 out of 10, yeah. Okay, we're gonna take the talks. Noid, what's up, Luffy? Good to see you, buddy. Bunch more crystal. That one's fast as cock, but has bad recharge. How much do you tick off? 0.3. We might be able to make that fucking work, bro. You know what I mean? Oil blood? Oil blood gives you immunity, and I was saying maybe this one does too. I just don't know. I just don't know. It's not as game-changing, to be fair. Okay. We need to make naked wands, which is like a problem. We don't have the space to go naked wands band here. Put down some of these, because I got too many. Probably not going to use Spark Bolt at this point. One of you is probably enough. Leave a couple things here. Leave a couple of things here. What wand do I actually... You're our super fast charge. Right now, let's do this. Big rock. Other than that, you're kind of useless to us. And then this one for the good charge. We want to keep the triplicate. We want to keep the speed up. Firebomb is like pretty much actual unusable trash. Wow, we didn't even get the recharge down with that, man. That's pretty good. It's casting 3 Lumis on top of each other at once. Not reliable at all, but the pred is done. Oh yeah, the prediction's definitely done. Believers get paid. By the way, there were a lot of doubters. Fuck you, doubters. Believers get paid. Believers get paid. Matt, did someone cast Homing Rock IRL? That's, yeah, I just lay down and die. If that's what we're cooking with. You're better for recharge time. You're good for Castaway. Changes to 2 hours after like 1:32 sometimes. So yummy, let's go. There's a timer in the prediction window? I didn't even know there was one. Like, that doesn't look super impressive. What do you do? You're 0.17, you're also 0.17, so... You're 0.25. It's simply too nonsense. It's simply too nonsense. Now we just need some kind of homing and this rock is gonna go crazy. Just promoting show feet redeemed to me after that chat food win. Please don't make me show my feet. Hey, Leah with the 2 gifted subs. Yo, thank you, Leah. I appreciate you. And that brings her to 6-7. She did it, chat. She did it, the holy number, chat. She did it. Okay. Do we just go like quadruple and then put a wait, what did I want to put in there? This speed up. How does one unsubscribe? Now I'm itching to redeem feet. Come on. Nobody wants to see my feet. Nobody wants to see my feet. Give it to her that it's GG, poor Crunchy is. Hey, thanks for the lurk, Sister of the Sea. This one as well is fast. You're also fast, but you have a bad mod. Lee has been banned. You take away Castellet as well. You add Castellet? No, you add a recharge. Do this. You cost more mana. You're 10 mana over the 2 for Chainsaw, so we like that better. Yeah. Okay, now save some Loomies. I want to keep the triple. You're kind of crazy. You're quite good. This one we keep. This one we prepare to get rid of. Maybe it's just a backpack for right now, though. Or no, we need a teleport, man. Oh, shit. Nutter with 1,000 bits. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. Let's go, man. Thank you so much. That takes us up to a hype train level 2. Let's go, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I can't do anything with a rock yet. I can't do anything with a rock. I could put a rock, like, on a trigger or a timer, maybe, but it's just gonna fall. I really don't think it's good. Dude, Nutter, thank you. I really appreciate you, man. The support means the world. Thank you so much. Like, this is a pretty good one. This is kind of nothing. It's just here as a backpack for right now. Yeah, I have no homing. Yeah. Somehow getting a better trigger or something to go crazy. Good streamer, man. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that, for real. I love doing this. Genuinely, I love doing this. And you guys are all making my dream come true by, you know, supporting and getting me closer to be able to do this full time someday. For real. It means a lot to me. So thank you. You know, every little bit, it really helps. Instead of 2 luminous drills, try 1 chainsaw? Where are you saying for that? For like here? I think. Oh no, we're really hitting a wall with space because I like a lot of the stuff I have, man. This wand can realistically go. It's fast, but always cast that shit is tough. That's why I'm leaving. Okay, farewell. We need teleport back. So, how are we gonna do this? We can put teleport on here realistically and easily. Do I just put teleport and a bunch of all of these random mods? Not that. Everything else, we definitely don't need 3 bombs. 1 bomb is enough. Drop 2 of you. We probably don't need 4 missiles either. We could probably leave 1 missile behind. We really shouldn't be leaving Lumi behind. Anything else we could ditch? I mean, we have a lot of Lumi and Chainsaw, though. We have a ton of Lumi and Chainsaw. I guess, actually, it really doesn't hurt to put chainsaws on here. That's kind of bad when that happens, though. That one, it's kind of bad when that happens. Well, maybe take these off. That seems reliable enough. Give me entertainment, happy to support. My bits, however, are running low after a huge impulse buy a few months back. I hear you, buddy. Well, I appreciate you sending them over this way while you had them. I really do. Thank you so much. Leave me too. Might not come back. Go rest the stream. Rest a bit. Take care of health. Hell yeah. We'll catch you later, Roadwolf. Thanks for hanging, buddy. Okay, we go like this. This is okay. We're heading into Heesy base chat, so we have to be very, very careful, okay? Yeah, Beggar the Gods, whatever. I could just teleport out, but this feels much more, you know, consistent, right? Infallible? I wouldn't go so far to say that. I've definitely still collapsed it when I've had those there before. I've 100% still collapsed it. That's a pheromone potion. We're buddies now? He just died from it somehow? Okay. Oh, my ghosts. Not foolproof. What's up, Bob? Oh, come on, my tits. So much damage taken already. My God, man, it's like instant. Why did you come close quarters? Because I gotta get the thing moving on him, right? I gotta get him hit. It's just hard to sometimes... that little bit. God, I never expanded on the revelation. I was looking at random Discord accounts because why not? And user, future U.S. President J.D. Vance, joke name, has Demigirl in their bio, and fuck, that like fits exactly, so Demigirl it is. Oh, nice, Grady. I see what you're saying. Hell yeah, Demigirl, we got it, man. Thank you for telling us. Hey, it's Mira. Do I smoke a device? For some reason, I don't have any pipe to hand. That sucks. Choo-choo. Okay, treasure chest? Huge thanks to JD Vance. Don't be saying that shit, Granny. We don't thank JD Vance for anything. No politics, but we don't thank JD Vance for anything in this chat. Except maybe the funny picture of him looking like a fat baby. I guess the fact that he exists creates that, but I still would have taken him not existing at all over having the fat baby. Yo! Oh, yeah, we should do a break. We should do a break. I honestly forgot. Magic Crystal with trigger? Dude, Magic Crystal or Magic Arrow with trigger is huge. I can drop spells from here, right? Lose one of these. Lose one of these and lose this trigger, because its only value to me was that it was a trigger. And then I'll take Giant Magic Missile as well. Yeah, Noita's legitimately too fun. Yeah, I don't think Politicians period. Okay, let's take our break. Let's take a break really quick, and then we will come back and continue deeper. Hey, what's up, Unobtainium? Gonna lurk a bit from bed? Hell yeah, I appreciate you, buddy. We're actually just about to do our first break, but also I'm kind of curious. Most powerful version of Magic Missile. 120 mana, chat. That's probably gonna hurt really fucking bad. You're 35, how much mana? We could probably make a pretty serious big boom on, chat. We just need to, you know, get the parts for it. But if we do Magic Arrow with trigger into like a quad spell and put just a bunch of boom on there, like Unstable Crystal and this, that's gonna fucking be a huge boom straight to the cockles. So anyways, that'll have to be next time. Hopefully y'all are enjoying. If you are and you're watching here on Twitch, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody.